Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of F1 2020 Career Mode here on my channel. This weekend we have the Bahrain Grand Prix, which is episode number 2 of season 2. So episode number 25 now, I believe. We are going to be saving up for some upgrades at the moment. We're going to focus a little bit on the chassis department and the powertrain. As I said before in the start of the season, they're the two areas I want to focus in the most. Also, this video is going to be a commentary, not a live commentary. So I'm going to be talking over my race. I'm gonna probably go back to doing commentaries over live commentaries. This is mainly so I can focus on my driving more, and so I can actually talk throughout the video more. Because when I'm doing live commentaries, I sort of stop talking quite a lot, and that's because I'm trying to focus on driving, which means that there's parts of the video where I'm silent. So we're going to change that. I'm going to go back to doing some commentaries. If you guys are enjoying the series, please do let me know down below, and if you want to go check out any old videos for the series, then go just click in the playlist down below in the My Team playlist and you'll see every single video I've uploaded in My Team. Anyway, we've done all our activities, we're going to go to the weekend, and I'll see you guys in qualifying. So we are here for quali, Q1 here. So obviously we do have our new teammate of Pierre Gasly. I did feel like this race weekend we had pace. In practice when I was doing my runs, I felt like I had good race pace, but not necessarily qualifying pace. So the main aim here, considering our car is the 4th slowest still, is still not a very quick car in comparison to others on the grid. My main aim was just to be able to get out of Q1 and maybe get a top 12 or so finish in qualifying. I didn't feel like I had the pace in the car this weekend for the one-shot lap, but for the general race pace, I felt like I did have the pace, which I felt like I had. So it should be interesting to see what the race. Carlos Sainz is a 25.6. I'm going to skip to later on in the session because my first lap was quite slow. We come across our second lap and we do a 25.8. So it puts us P16 at the moment. I'm going to have to do one more lap, so I'm going to go around and do 2 back-to-back laps. And we go a little bit quicker, still not quick enough, still P16. So we come into the pits, we put another set of tyres, we go 2 tenths quicker on that lap, and that's as fast as we can go, and it puts us P14. So we get into Q2, which was the main aim here. So we're here in Q2, we're at the end of Q2 now, and we go and put in our lap, and we set a 25.4, and that's the best we could have actually managed. Pierre actually does out-qualify us by 4 tenths of a second, so. But we're down in P13 and P14, which I'm not too disappointed about. So we're here for the race now. Hopefully me and Pierre can maybe get some points out of this Grand Prix. I just need a good start. That's something I've been working on a lot, is my starts. So let's see what we can do. We've got 5 red lights. And away we go. It's actually a very good start from us. Good launch off the line. We're going to enable our overtake button, put it into a rich mix, and just see if we can do something down the inside here. And into turn 1, we did get past quite a few cars. I did cut that a little bit out, I'm sorry guys, but I got past quite a few cars. You can see I'm now up to P7 after starting in P14. So we're getting 7 places on the opening lap so far. Now right behind Vettel, not the best exit, I'll be honest, out of that last turn. Now difficulty I had, the power unit of Mercedes over the winter actually improved quite a lot. However, we have the worst power unit out of all the Mercedes cars, so the car is definitely much better in a straight line than it was last year. Last year it was horrific. We were the slowest car in a straight line. So it was easier on this track to overtake in the main straights. You can see here I made him even Vettel the previous lap, and I'm going for quite a late lunge here on Verstappen. If we can make the move count, and we do, around the outside. Yep, we hold the position. That's now P5. So we're looking good in this race. We are looking good so far. And we've got Charles Leclerc next up the road here in P4, and then Lewis in P3. Lewis actually started the race on the medium tyre. I believe Valtteri did as well, and the person leading the race, you believe it or not, is actually none less than Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo is actually leading the Grand Prix, qualified on pole, which was, I don't know how he's done that. I mean, the Renault is not that quick this season. It's quicker than our car. So it's about, I would say, the 4th or the 5th fastest team on the grid, but somehow Ricciardo had loads of pace this weekend, and we come up behind Leclerc. If we can make a move on him down into turn 1, we won't be able to get Hamilton, but we can definitely get Leclerc. And there we go, Charles Leclerc, we have got him. We're now up into P3, so we're actually in podium positions now. But bear in mind, I believe that Daniel Ricciardo has made his stop, so there's a reason why we're P3.
Release.
So I think on track we're effectively P4. As you can see, Ricciardo has just absolutely blitzed past us. I think he's actually effectively still P1.
That was our last stop. No more
But we come out of the pits, we're on the medium compound tyre. I really don't like running the hard compounds. One thing I might do in career mode, I may change it in a few seasons' time, or maybe at the end of this season, to a 50% race rather than 25%. But let me guys know what you think. I do quite like 25% races, just because they're short and sweet. But 50% races, a lot more strategy involved. You know, do you go for a one stop, do you go for a two stop? It all depends. So, if I feel like content-wise, or if you guys want to see 50% races, then please let me know down below. But so far, we're looking quite good. We are actually in P3. However, we've got Lewis Hamilton right behind us, who's going to probably blitz past us here, because he started on the mediums, he's now on the softs. Can we stick with Lewis? I don't think we can. We maybe can try and go around the outside here. Foot on the accelerator. Let's try and force him out. We just keep him. Can we go around the outside of him into this next turn? We're going to go down to gear 1, try and get a good exit out the corner. Oh, the exit that he gets because he's on those soft tyres. He gets past us. We're going to skip to lap 10. Can we still keep it by Hamilton? We lock up into turn 1. I don't think it's going to be possible. And we now concede the podium place. I fought as hard as I could, but unfortunately, because Hamilton's on the soft tyre, he's also in a Mercedes. It was going to be almost impossible to defend around this track. And this track is actually very good for overtaking. It's not like other tracks in the calendar where it's difficult to overtake, so defending makes it a little bit easier. But unfortunately, we couldn't quite manage it. Hopefully, this race, though, we're not going to do what we did in Season 1. If you haven't seen that video, please check it out. But basically, I was in a good point finishing position. I believe I was in P7, and I got on a curb, I spun the car, and I ended up on P16. So, hopefully this race we don't bin it, because P4 from P14 would be a very good result for our team. I feel like the start of the series is going to be very much build the team up, get the car quick as fast as we can before we start seeing any good points finishes like podiums and maybe race wins. So another thing to mention as well is actually our former teammate from last year. I was very surprised about this when I saw at the start of the season. Luca Giotto has actually managed to get himself a drive at Racing Point. I don't know how he's done that, because when he was driving for us, I'll be honest, he really was not that quick. You know, he put in a few good performances, but he never got any points. He didn't really get close to points. So I was very surprised when I saw him in that Racing Point car. Perez has moved to Alpha. I believe Giovinazzi is actually out of the seat this year, so it was very interesting to see Giotto in that car. I was happy to see my ex-teammate in that car, but you can see he's actually quite quick. He's actually attacking Stroll now, and Giotto is actually now behind us. And talking of which, he's going to have a go at us into turn 1. He's up on our inside. Can we just feed it around? It'd be great if we can keep our former teammate behind. As you can see, we're actually up into P3 now. What actually happened is Daniel Ricciardo retired from the race. We have 1 lap to go. Can we even possibly get a podium here? We're going to try and make sure Giotto doesn't get past his former teammate. We don't want to lose out to a podium spot here. It'll be Giotto's second race in the points, but it could be his first podium, but we don't allow that to happen. We keep him behind. I was tempted to let him go. I didn't want to actually get any damage. Didn't want to put my car at risk of putting myself out of the race, but we end up keeping Luca Giotto behind. And yeah, it was all in all, it was a very good race. We got a very good start to the Grand Prix. I felt like we needed a good start. Something I really have improved, or tried to improve at least, is my reaction time on my starts. So I do get a good getaway. It's the best chance when you have a bad qualifying session. It's the best chance to get places. It's just risking that inside move. As long as I don't come away with any damage, and I'm all fine. But we come down the back straight now. I don't think Giotto's going to be able to challenge us into the last corner. And we're going to come through and take a P3 after starting in P14. We take our first podium of the year, and we take P3 in the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Great drive, great drive. We're really happy with that performance.
So P3, I'm over the moon with that performance. We get driver of the day, and just in general, the car's race pace actually does feel pretty good. I felt it around Australia as well. The actual race pace of our car is quite strong. It's just the 1 lap qualifying pace I don't quite think is there yet. Which I'm going to have to work on, either myself as a driver and also parts of the car. I just don't feel we have quite enough downforce, which is also due to the downforce department and the chassis department as well. So, but I will take it. We get P3. It's a comfortable haul of points, and we're going to see how that does affect the Drivers' Championship standings. Gasly didn't manage to get points. He came 12th in the end, so not bad from Pierre. We're on 23 points. Gasly's still in P15. We're P4 in the drivers. I'm a P4 in the constructors. So overall, a very good weekend. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up if you have. I'm now going to play some highlights of the race for you guys, and I'll be quiet and I'll let you watch them. Until next time, bye for now, and I'll see you soon.